The month of March has been set aside to celebrate women, their existence, their struggles, their challenges, and their successes. With so many aspects to look at as they pertain to women, today we zoom in on the political scene and the participation of women. Some months ago, through the funding of the UNDP, the Office of Women's Issues Network spearheaded training sessions for women who aspire to be in the political arena in Belize. Carolyn Reynolds, Executive Director for WIN Belize, spoke to us about the training.
The project is strengthening women's representation in national leadership in Belize, and it's a project funded by the United Nations Democracy Fund. And WIN Belize took on this project to train women who are interested in running for office, but it also looks at leadership in other areas, right? But the focus was on women who would like to run for office. Some of the topics that were looked at are strategic positioning within the political parties, campaign financing, and also doing campaign while you're on the campaign trail, and working together as a team. We had a little bit over 75 women who participated in the training, and of that amount, 11 participated in the municipal elections. And these women were from the UDP, VIP, and PNP. Out of the 11, 7 of the women were successful in the municipal elections.
As history will show, Belize's National Assembly has been dominated by a male presence for decades, with 1 or 2 women voted in occasionally. In the last 3 general elections, records show that for 2003 there were 5 women who vied for a seat in the National Assembly. Of those, only Sylvia Flores was elected. 5 years later, in 2008, 5 other women threw in their hats in the national elections, but none was elected into office. In the last general election held in 2012, there were 3 women on the party slates, and of those, only Dolores Balaramas Garcia had managed to gain a seat in the National Assembly. We asked Reynolds what the possible reasons behind women not being embraced in politics are on the national level, and what can be done to overcome the challenges.
I believe some of the challenges is also if you look at the community, the people within, the citizens, the voters, right? There are, I believe, that not that acceptance of women at the national level at this time. And so for them, I think it was challenging in running in, vying for office. So one of the things is really see how we can educate the public and looking at how the benefits of having women at that national level, at the decision-making level, being around the table in helping to make the decisions that affect all of us. And one of the things also is for within the parties themselves to provide that enabling environment for the women to be a part of the process.
While there is a small number of women who has their eyes on a political seat, there are other young women who are preparing for other career paths in Belize. We set out to find just what the young female minds are aspiring for.
I'm thinking that I'm pursuing law. More than likely, yes. It's either law or psychology, child psychology.
I plan to own my own business, of course, but it will take a while. That's why I try to finish school.
I am studying in the criminal justice field, so I want to work at the forensic lab.
While I'm studying criminal justice at SJC, and I'm planning to go further in forensic investigation because Belize doesn't have a good forensic investigator, so I just want to take part in that to solve crimes in Belize.
Right now I'm in a business era, so I just want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be my own boss. I want to have my own business, and I'm also majoring in tourism because I'd like to, be in that field and interact with people because I'm very good at that.
I'm studying business management, so I'm maybe a manager.
I'm looking to pursue, to have my own business in the future. Right now I'm studying business, management, and tourism.
Currently, there are 2 female government ministers who are also senators, namely Joy Grant and Lisel Alamia. They were, however, appointed by the Prime Minister and not elected by the voters. Other current women senators are Lisa Schumann and Juliet Timbrell. Other Belizean women who have participated in the national elections are Jane Usher, Ebony Babb, Carolyn Trench Sandiford, Mel Spain, Queen Miller, Martha Hendricks, Diane Haylock, Marilyn Williams, and Patty Arceo. It is to be noted that the first woman to run in national elections in Belize is Gwendolyn Lizarraga, who ran in the 1961 elections for the Pigstock Division and was elected thereafter for 2 other consecutive terms. Reporting for Love News, I am Renee Trujillo.